I'm doing the Monday Morning Minute on the go this morning, and I've got a couple of updates for you on one of the sexiest topics in real estate, forms.
Hey, this is Bob Van Allen with your Monday Morning Minute, where we're bringing you every week tools, tips, information, inspiration, and motivation to help get you through the week here at Coldwell Banker Tomlinson Group.
Well, I hope you liked my lead-in this morning about forms. I've got a couple of updates for you that I want to make sure you know about, and I know it's kind of one of those wonky things, but it's really important. The first thing is that we've had this misconception, I guess, in the last bit of time that we don't turn in paperwork unless we already have a transaction put together. And that is actually not correct. And I admit we haven't, as a company, been very good about communicating that to you. And so I wanted to correct that today. That anytime you have any form, whether it's a representation agreement, even a blue brochure, agency disclosure, technically speaking, the brokerage is supposed to have a copy of that in the broker's file. That is per the Idaho Real Estate Commission. I know it's kind of one of those things you just get busy and then you put a deal together with the buyer and the seller and you're like, oh great, I got all the paperwork, I'll go ahead and turn it into the office now. We want you to go ahead and feel free to turn in paperwork to your ACE anytime you get a client's signature on it. So in particular, an RE14 buyer's representation agreement, we need to make sure that if you sign up a buyer under a rep agreement, that we have a copy of that agreement, even if you haven't located a home for that buyer yet. So keep that in mind, turn that paperwork into your ACE. And just a general rule of thumb is anything that you have a client or customer signature on, the brokerage needs a copy of that in the brokerage file. So go ahead and feel free to turn that in, please. That would help us out a lot. Speaking of forms, there is an annual forms committee meeting, and I sit on that state committee along with Amanda Alvaro from our Meridian office. We meet annually to discuss the real estate forms and any changes that are recommended. We take a look at those. If you have any recommended changes to the forms, if you think, this just doesn't make sense, we should fix this, follow the link that I'm going to provide to you in this email and in the comments under the Facebook post here. Follow that link to the State Forms Committee website where you can post that suggestion. Do not send it to me verbally or by email or anything like that. It won't get processed, but please follow the link. If you've got some suggestions, we're really looking for some suggestions from those of you that are in the field using the forms on a day-to-day basis. If you see something that needs fixed or tweaked or something that just doesn't make sense that we need to consider, please pass that along to us. Finally, looking forward to the all-company kickoff breakfast meeting tomorrow morning. Breakfast starts at 8:30. Be there or be square. We'll see you at the Galaxy Event Center, new location over by Wahoo's and Roaring Springs. Don't miss it. See you tomorrow morning. Thanks so much for watching and have a great week.